Chapter 888, Squall Lionheart. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Pod-D-Cast, a podcast on the internet about One Piece. I'm the best guy ever, and this is Hippocrit.
We've been on the seas for quite a while. It really seems like the log pose that this island that we've been traveling to, it really should be turning up right about now. I feel like.
Are we ever gonna get there, Dad? Are we there yet? No, son, says he.
I wonder which one of us is the
it
navigator.
sucks.
I don't know. I don't know whether we have a navigator or what our goals our roles are in this pirate crew.
Well, like our heroes, Luffy and Zoro, they began their journey just like not knowing what the fuck they were doing. They just like went, and it worked out kind of okay when they left Orangetown or whatever, or wherever they first met.
Yeah, but like I just remembered, like Luffy started his journey basically just in a barrel, like
in a fucking dinghy. Yeah, and then he got in a barrel when he.
It's just like the very lowest point. Like, I don't know how to. I'm just in a barrel floating across the ocean. But I'm gonna be a pirate king. What a cool origin.
It's great. Watching his journey from zero to hero is truly what makes One Piece cool. All right, well, here we go, everybody. Chapter 888, where it's a big one today. We did it. We've won everything.
1,000 videos.
Indeed. So we got for the cover arc here, we've got our friends EDO. They have begun a true pirate crew now, which I guess they had not up to this point. They're the EDO Pirates, and EDO is their captain. He's got cool big arm things. Blue Gilly is his best friend, long leg, sexy man, and they got those other guys, Abdullah and something. Jet and Abdullah.
I gotta be honest, I don't get it. I don't get what this is like. Was this leading
I don't really
to
know
something?
where this is going.
Like,
I don't
This story is like, it's one of those stories where you have to reread it to understand where it was going the whole time.
A lot of them start really meandering and then like rapidly, oh, that's what this was about. Like, for example, like the one with Bartolomeo just before this. Like, it was just like, oh, Bartolomeo's on an island. Cool, why should I care? And then suddenly, oh, it's a fucking island owned by the fucking red hair pirates. That changes everything instantly. So, like, maybe something like that'll happen? I don't know. Like, this is clearly about the long legs and the long arm guys in some way. I don't know, man.
We don't. It's hard to like grasp whether this is like because it feels like these two were already a team. What does this mean? Did they get all those other pirates on board?
Like, before they were just dudes, now they are an official pirate crew with 4 members, is, I guess, what we're learning here. And, yeah, all right, cool. Sick. We'll just have to see. Oh, by the way, chapter 888, name? Lion. Maybe I'm a lion.
Maybe I'm lying about the title.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, well, let's get to it.
Yes, so
Luffy and the boy are back to back, face to face.
We're back to face to face.
Danger.
Yeah, Luffy came back. We don't see this for much. It's just like Luffy decides to go back and fight because he's determined to figure. Well, he figured it out how to beat him. He just has to do it now.
I just really like the atmosphere here. Katakuri is so tall. He's so intimidating. Like, he's covered in spikes and shit. God, I really love him. And he's just like, yo, boy, you got 2 choices. Or, like, did you come here so that people wouldn't call you a little bitch and you want to just die? Or are you going to beg me to join? And Luffy's like, no, I'm going to win. I'm going to punch you. Katakuri humors him briefly.
Yeah,
we'll see how that goes. See how that goes.
And then we cut away from that because nothing really happened yet. To the Cannon Boys, who are really funny, and I like them. And I love them. I like this guy with a mustache. I like the fact that one of them, it's like Inside Out, but like with cannonballs. The Disney movie.
Extremely simplistic characters, it's true. But, like, they're living cannonballs that in some ways like actually can control the way they move in the air.
Yeah,
so
I
like
love that.
it's funny. Yeah, it's really funny that like this is actually like a real benefit that like Big Mom's like fruit is actually having here. They can like do their own thing kind of. It's pretty cool. It doesn't make sense. Like, what muscle can a living cannonball flex in order to make it move differently?
They're all like the souls of people who have the ability like to walk on air. Like that's the one.
Right. Oh, they're all CP9 guys with Geppo Moonstep.
Yes.
They all. Yeah, of course. Makes sense. Big Mom is just that tough. But in any case, they keep missing, and it seems like it's because Big Mom's soul is out of whack right now because she's going a little crazy, and the bullets are just like, they can't, I don't know, they're not like focused on hitting them. So I'm actually not sure if the problem is that they're like just not good at this, or if the problem is that like Big Mom is not focused, so the souls aren't like working in concert with her desires.
That's the reason they have this. Like they're saying, oh, the cannonball homies, they're all fucking around.
So.
We need to use like at some point one of the characters says,
it's just that
use the faceless cannonballs. Like, huh? What?
Right, that's right.
We have those.
It's just that it's a little bit confusing because this is a manga as opposed to an anime. Like exactly what is happening here. Oh wait, I get it. They went up and Nami... Okay, this is what I was trying to tell. There's a panel on page, like, 5 or something where Nami says, the Straw Hats are over there. And they're like, oh, okay, let's get them.
Wait,
okay, now this makes sense. I did not catch that. I totally missed that.
It was a funny joke. It was a funny joke that in some way is actually canonically, like, it would actually happen.
Because Nami canonically still has the piece of the Bibri card or the Vivri card or whatever. Yeah. So it makes sense that the homies would like listen to her. Okay, you know what? Now I get it.
And also, it's funny just the idea that you can tell a cannonball, we went that way. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking Scooby-Doo moment.
That's funny. Okay, now I totally like that. By the way, so we see a new Charlotte family boy, Charlotte Bavaroy. I don't know France. I'm gonna Google that. Bavaroy.
Also known as Bavarian cream, a dessert consisting of milk, eggs, and whipped cream.
Ooh, that sounds tasty. Isn't there already a whipped cream minister? It was opera. Well, okay, this is a different
specific
thing, I guess.
Cream. They got so many creamy guys.
She just keeps pumping out babies so that they can each have like one for every type of cream that exists. Oh, but don't you like that his fucking ship has a little boy with a hat on the front? Isn't that cute? At the front of his ship.
Yeah, that looks a lot like the main Big Mom pirate ship.
It does.
But I guess it's not. I thought it was, but it is. It says on the sail, Bavarois.
Bavaroy or Bavarois. French is baffling to me.
Yes.
But in any case, we see Big Mom, and they're still chasing those boys, and they're still going after them. Oh, and here we get a little drop. Oh, how could we possibly catch up to them? After all, Jinbei knows the waves better than anyone. Against him, what could we possibly do?
Yeah.
He's steering that ship so good right now, dude, in a straight fucking line. What could we do? Oh no.
I mean, for one thing, it's funny because we have been harping on it for no reason.
He's a meme. He's a meme.
And then they bring it up. It's like, oh, ho, ho. But like in general, this is kind of stupid and not important because you don't tell us over and over again that Jinbei's good. He's already shown, like the thing the wave thing. Like that was a cool thing that he did. They don't need to say, by the way, Jinbei's really good at that.
I'm telling you, dude, this is that shit. Like
they just need to show him doing something cool again.
Exactly, but they really are taking a little bit of the easy way out, trying to make us like Jinbei by just stating, like he's literally traveling in just a straight line. Please do not like talk down to me and act as if this is supposed to be impressive. What's happening right now?
Yeah, and you know what else? The fact that the cannonballs went the wrong way was because of Nami, and not because Jinbei was dodging the cannonballs. Like,
praise Nami, goddammit!
It could have been Jinbei was just swerving around the cannonballs, and like, damn, we can't hit him. Like that would have
show that at all. Yeah. That's some dumb bullshit. But it's whatever. I think at this point, like, I find this funny, so like I'm more willing to excuse it because it's dumb. But it is really like not great writing. So.
Yeah,
I don't know. Keep it up, guys. Like, just make me like Jinbei naturally. Come on. And to be fair, Jinbei has done a lot, but we'll see. We'll see.
It was just a weird speech bubble to put there, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was. So in any case, we actually get this really cool shot on the next page.
Yeah, I really like that.
I really like this one. Of just like the two, like you can see the Big Mom and all her pirate boys coming up behind the one lone Straw Hat ship. And on the horizon, you see the huge other armada closing in from the other side to pincer them. And this actually reminded me a lot of the Ed War thing in One Piece, where that flashback from Chapter 0 to Gold Roger when fighting against Shiki and Shiki's gigantic pirate fleet, and Gold Roger had literally one ship, but like they still fucking won because like a storm took out 1 million of them. Like Gold Roger's got crazy luck, just like Luffy. Like a storm took out half of them, and they escaped, and it was a big epic thing. Like this is epic on that level, and I'm really liking it. This is really sick. God, this panel is so cool. Big Mom and her giant candy slug coming after fucking the gang.
It's really cool because I've always loved the idea of drawing a panel like seeing this sort of imagery. It's always been really difficult to get the perspective right. Like I've tried drawing like ships on the horizon coming, and I always like draw a flat horizon and they're in the middle, and it looks terrible. But this is really he's good at laying out an impressive shot like this.
Damn right he is. Remember the first time we saw Fishman Island? Like it was fucking beautiful. That like bubble under the ocean. Yeah, it's good. It's good shit. It's good shit. Well, in any case. We're just reestablishing like who's here. Like Daifuku, he's the genie boy who's really tough, and we've got Smoothie with her smooth ass legs. By the way, shout out to the girl to Smoothie's left, hot babe, want sex, like her. She's good. She's good. And shout out to the one on the right there, that little egg-shaped mamacita. Oh yeah. Oh, I bet she's Baron Tamago's sister or wife or something. She's an egg boy, just like him.
Where are you looking?
Well, if you look to Smoothie's right. Or technically Smoothie's left. I mean, it's our right. There's a fatty in there.
Oh, I see what you mean.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. In any case, I like that slut on the left. She's hot. Want the sex. But in any case, this
next page, it gave me the feeling.
Interesting stuff, man.
It gave me the feeling that maybe there's like something about the art in this is off. Like, I know he says, oh, Big Mom...
I know what you're talking... go ahead.
You seem skinnier, but, like, something in this whole chapter is sort of like something's off somewhere. I feel like someone else may be drawing the majority of the panels.
Big Mom definitely looks weird here, but I think that is absolutely intentional.
No, it's not just this. It's just, like, I don't know, like, it feels like,
really sure
even from the beginning with Luffy and Berserk, there's, like, a couple panels where it's like, I don't know... Maybe it's just me.
Ooh.
It's definitely good. It's not like I'm saying it's bad. But like there's a few bits where it feels maybe it was just rushed, or like he didn't have as much time as he needed to really hone the sketches. So some of these some of the inking is sort of like the lines.
Can you point out one
on
like a page or something?
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just sort of off in general.
Well, okay. I didn't really notice anything, but you are more of an artist, so you probably have a keener eye for these things.
It's like,
but in any case,
well, if you look at the Big Mom panel where she's like kind of skinny, the bottom left, that guy's face is sort of like it feels like the line art was like rushed and wobbly and a bit. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Just have to defer to you.
I'm talking out of my butthole, but you know, maybe someone else feels the same.
I'm perfectly happy to hear you out on that. Incidentally, though, it is interesting that Big Mom is, like, canonically, she is, in fact, getting skinnier right now. Something is happening.
She's thinking
Big Mom is getting skinnier.
She's getting real hungry.
I guess that's what's... Like, she's been chasing these guys, like, all night, I guess, basically, while just wanting, like, food like this. And, I mean, we have seen, like, Luffy lose weight, like, instantly. That is a canon thing that Luffy can do, for example. So, I don't know. I guess this is like a known phenomenon. But where is this going is what I'm wondering.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, I'm thinking it's going to be... She's real hungry, so when she gets the wedding cake, it's going to be even more perfect for her than it was earlier. And also, it could be... she, you know, the desire for a food and not being able to have it for such a long time is making her weak, and maybe it would, you know, give people a chance to escape of some strange way. I don't know. I feel like it's just going to be, she's going to eat the cake and it's going to be so good that she's going to go fat immediately.
That's what this is all building to. Yeah. I could definitely see something like that happening. Incidentally, I just want to point out again how much I love the Soru fruit or the soul fruit or whatever the fuck it is that Big Mom's got. Like, look at what's happening right now. We've got, like, her power just, like, is this entire country. She's riding a giant slime guy, or a giant slug candy man that she has, like, brought to life, so now she actually can control it. Like, people are firing cannonballs that she has instilled soul into so that they will be, like, homing things and they can actually, like, do shit. Like more effectively, and like just so much of like her hat is also alive. Just this whole environment has been changed by the insane power that she has, and I just think that is so fucking cool. It's just the best thing. I love it so much. Big Mom fucking rules. Everything about this is such a fucking triumph.
Oh,
and it's great,
dude. Do you know what would be really scary?
What's that?
If, because you know how Blackbeard gained the power to steal Devil Fruit powers. He got Whitebeard's power.
Seems that way. Yep.
What if he gets this one? Like, this is a really, really good one. And if Big Mom dies at some point and he manages to get in there sneakily, like, I'm taking it for my own. And then
that would be terrifying. It is a terrifying ability, without a doubt. We'll see, man. We'll see. But in any case, so the Straw Hats they're surrounded. They recognize that strong people are here, and they're like, "Oh fuck, what are we gonna do? We gotta break through." And of course, Daifuku here is like, "Yes, only use the normal cannonballs, so they can't use the homie powers." And then all of a sudden, we got our boy Carrot is like, "Here give me a turn, team." Indeed. And so here it is, everybody. It's the full moon. She looks up at that full moon. Apparently, she seems to like activate something. She's like trained or practiced or something. And she is a Sulong, or like and she transforms. She goes Super Saiyan.
Wallace and Gromit and the Curse of the Were-Rabbit in one piece. Finally,
yeah, that's right. And she gets very sexually looking. She looks good. She looks real good.
She was already pretty good before, but now she's got that Voldemort nose, you know.
Ooh yeah, that's the good stuff.
And
she's just power furry. She shifted into power furry mode. And I love the Jinbei comment on this is how mystical, according to Manga Stream. Jinbei, just shut up, dude. Just shut up. You're dumb. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just kidding. He's fine. Yeah. But yeah, so this is the true power of the Mink tribe that has been like hinted at. And it means Red Moon Lion, apparently, which is really cool sounding. So like the Minks just like have this power, I guess, if they like activate it or train it in some way. And this is some serious shit.
It's a new sort of character because it feels very. I don't know whether like edgy is the right word, but it works somehow. Like it sort of almost comes
I really
to a
like
point
it
where it's like, oh, you're trying too cool. You're trying too hard to be too cool. But she still has the big floppy bunny ears, and it's like,
yeah.
You know,
it's endearing. It's endearing, and like she's got like electricity crackling around her. Like the power is obvious. Her coolness has definitely increased proportionally, and like the shot of her against the full moon. I want to see this in the anime because this is gonna look sick.
Dude, I think you might like this. I don't know whether you've heard this idea, but people were saying, or somebody was saying, maybe on our podcast, that. The full moon, right? Electricity. Minks have the power of electricity. Full moon. Who's on the moon? Right. Who's on the moon right now?
Anaru, of course. Oh, that's ridiculous. What possible connection could there be? That's silly.
I don't know. Maybe he's like,
What is he giving them electricity powers? Oh, it's crazy.
Cool connection. I mean, maybe,
okay, I'll give you it's a cool
maybe
connection.
It was like the reason the Minks have the power of the moon electricity is also why NL wanted to go to the moon in the first place anyway. So like, it could be connected in some way.
Maybe.
I just think it's cool that it's like electricity and the full moon specifically.
It is a funny connection. It is a noteworthy connection, I'd say. So she just launches over there. She's super powerful, and she's just she can almost fly. Like, if you recall, the first time we saw Carrot, she, like, attacked Zoro and did some sort of weird in-air movement ability that we saw that, like, hasn't been addressed since. And so she seems to do that again here to basically fly, or at least glide with style. Here she is. Here she goes.
The one thing that's kind of a bit weird about how powerful she is within this form is that it's almost Dragon Ball Z levels of like, yes, I can fly and I can blow up everyone at once. I'm like, I hope this is like limited in some way. Like it doesn't last for too long, or you have to rest. Like
yeah, like this should not be.
It feels like the Pirate King would be a mink if this was the case, that they could just do this.
Yeah, because they're just like obviously better or something. Like, why isn't the Pirate King a giant? Like, giants just have a way huge advantage over everyone. Why isn't he a mink? Et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. But man, she looks cool. She's got intense, scary eyes. She's flying around, flipping all over the place. And again, like, I did want to say, this isn't, like, so much of a power-up, all these, like, new abilities. Because, like, again, really what she's doing here is she does this, like, in-air movement thing, which, again, we saw the very first time that we saw her, when she just kind of floated over Zoro's slash. And he was like, what? So that is, like, an established power that minks just seem to have. And she's got, like, claws, and all she's doing is, like, moving really fast and, like, slashing people and cutting them with her claws and kicking them in the dick and whatnot, and doing cool flips and
what's
shit.
What's the name of the Big Mom little guy, little lion boy?
Oh, that's not Tamago. Fuck. Pickums, yeah. That's right.
I wonder if he
He's
has
won
this
2 of
power.
these.
What would he look like in Super Saiyan mode?
He's a very silly-looking lion boy, so he'd probably look sick as fuck. He'd probably look like a majestic beast, and I want to see that shit. Maybe we'll see him. Maybe we'll see him as a... Like, there's 2 relevant minks in this arc. Oh, and Pedro, too, except... Oh, and I will say, the fact that she's, like, referencing Pedro and, like, yes, Pedro, he taught me, alas, he's dead. Like, man, I want to see Pedro transform like this. That would make him a lot cooler. Like, if she's this strong by doing this, imagine how strong he is.
Yeah, he'll have even more TNT strapped to him.
An even bigger terrorista, man. I would say, though, that this does increase. Like, it is a percentage thing. I am leaning more towards Pedro is probably dead. I still think he's alive, but this increases the likelihood that he's dead by a bit this chapter. And we'll see.
Well, I don't know whether it increases or decreases anything, because if, you know...
Well, the story is what it is.
They wouldn't show him transforming right now.
I just mean in the long run. In the long run, right?
Yeah.
Right. They've definitely got away from him. Even if he's alive, yeah. Like, how would he catch up? There'd have to be a way. I'm just saying that, like, from the position of someone reading the story and trying to predict things that will happen, this increases my personal likelihood that we will see, or that Pedro has actually died. But I do still think that he's alive and that we'll see him. But we shall see. And incidentally, Carrot breaks the shit out of some of them ship wheels, and so they're not going to be able to
It's
steer.
thematic. Like, now that shipwrights are important, we got rid of the wheel. Dude.
Oh, you're so right. You're so right. Incidentally, I said this was similar to the Ed War battle between Shiki and Gold Roger. Let us not forget that it was during that battle that Shiki got a steering wheel of a ship stuck into his head that he could not take out, ever. So steering wheels are very relevant to big sea battles, as we're seeing right now. And also, I really like at the end that Carrot just gives, like, a little cute smile, indicating that, like, she's not, like, crazy or anything. She hasn't gone, like, mad with power or whatever.
Yeah,
she's cool.
She's still a cute carrot girl, but she's just got really long legs now. Like, she had long legs before, but now they're stupidly long.
Also, you know what? I want to point out, so we all know that One Piece is, like, inspired in a huge way by a Dragon Ball. And this transformation into, like, a more powerful beast is just like the shit that was happening to Goku back in the day, and happens to Saiyans in general. I'm just looking up the name, because I'm wondering if the name is actually exactly the same. It is called it's a great ape, a.k.a. Ozaru, an Ozaru.
No, it's different.
Okay. It is different, but I feel like there is a connection here, which is
it's probably just like the werewolf sort of mythology. Like, you see a full moon and you turn into a beast. It's various
I feel
cultures
like there's some
have
specific.
the same sort of thing.
I feel like there's some specific Japanese or Chinese lore. I mean, obviously, like, this thing is called, like, it's a Chinese word for, like, red moonline or whatever it was. Like, there's obviously some lore here. This, like, means something. And I'm just wondering what the origin of that is, because I don't know. I would like to. And I'm also wondering what the origin of, like, the Uzaru with the Dragon Ball boys is. And if there's a connection, because we all know how inspired Oda was. And Oda's a big fanboy for Dragon Ball. As he was writing this, he's probably like, dude, Dragon Ball was so sick. I'm totally doing shit like that. He was probably sitting there chuckling to himself in the cutest way possible. Because he is the cutest man.
I'm looking at these panels now, and I'm like, these panels, like, her poses are, like, so perfectly done and so great that I feel like he may have drawn these first, and because he wanted to spend more time on this, because it's so fucking sick, and that's why earlier panels looked a bit off to me, because these panels look great.
I can see that.
And also, I
Yeah, they
really,
look
really
fantastic.
like how she electrically bites that guy on the neck in the top right.
Yeah, me too.
It's cute and deadly.
I just like this whole development. Like, this is by no means out of nowhere. This has been discussed for like a long time, that we were expecting to see something like this, and fans have been wondering what it's going to manifest as. So to actually see it here is frankly lives up to the hype and is totally sick. And also, I think this is going to be the most relevant Carrot ever is. I think this is her peak right now, but we'll see.
I don't know. It could be.
I feel pretty strongly about that, but maybe not.
Maybe I feel like she's not going to drop out of the story. Like, she will come back as an ally that will be helpful, or at least will continue to fight in this arc
a couple years,
a few more times.
She will be like the Straw Hats are obviously making allies with the Minks, and the Minks will join in the Great War that comes at the end of the series. But I don't think she'll be relevant until we like get to that at the very end of the series after this ends. Nor will it, like, none of these guys are like crew joining material in my eyes, including Jinbei. But that ship has sailed. Get it? He sails ships. He steers the wheel. Oh, excellent! I love you, Jinbei.
I kind of like the idea of Carrot joining the pirate crew of One Piece.
I think it'd be cool. I really like her design and aesthetic. She's very cute and attractive, so that'd be something. But her powers are like weird and unpredictable, and she's not that interesting.
Oh, no, she is. And also,
she likes carrots.
She likes carrots. But I noted that Chopper had the jaw agape while he was looking through the binoculars. So it's like, this is the girlfriend waifu for Chopper. This is the one.
Well, but he's already got a reindeer waifu back.
No, that was just a slut that he was like, oh yeah.
That was his starter bitch. Yeah, Carrot is a real deal.
You know, this is marriage girl for Chopper.
Well, let me ask you this: if Chopper fucked not Carrot, but that reindeer girl. Okay, Chopper is a pure blood reindeer. He had just ate a fruit that made him transform into partially human sometimes. If he fucks reindeer mink girl, like, how does that work? Is that real? Is that okay? What's the deal?
Well, what's the difference between a mink and an actual animal?
They are kind of human-ish, is the difference, I guess? Like, it's very much similar to what has happened to Chopper by eating the human devil fruit.
It's basically like, what would you get if a wolf had sex with a furry, you know?
Yeah, that's it. Because, like, does the devil fruit affect... Does the devil fruit affect Chopper's jizz, his DNA, is what I'm wondering. Does it make his DNA human-esque, so that if they had kids, like, his kids would be, like, also minks?
What if like, all parts of his cells change when he transforms? So, like, if he's full reindeer, then it's full reindeer jizz. But if he goes into human form, it becomes more human.
I think that's probably what happens. I think that's probably the shit that's real.
We gotta have like one of those big like character description books, like with all the characters and like the little subsection, like Chopper's jizz changes when he changes his form.
Ooh, yeah. I want to see that little reindeer dick and what happens to it. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, the Christian Weston Chandler little esque sort of like penis descriptions.
We need actual like canonical pornography sessions between Chopper and the reindeer girl within the body of One Piece, just like Chris Chan does in his comic. That would be truly superlative, Oda. Please do this for me. Oh, dude, we can see so far up Carrot's skirt as she's flipping up there. Oh, the tantalization. Oda, you devil, you absolute dog. I'm looking. I'm looking.
You absolute rabbit.
Well, that's everything I think we have to say about this chapter.
Yes.
I want to see more Carrot. She's cool. I want to see cool things.
Furries are all right. Furries are okay by me.
I agree. Incidentally, everybody, we've got an announcement to make. We have an official podcast Patreon that it does not exist yet, but will exist by the time that this goes up. So you're listening to this, you can make it. There's a link in the description. Go click on that shit, and you will be able to give us money specifically for this show and no other. That's where your money will be going. Yes. We will use it, we will love it, and it will be helpful for us so that we don't have to do this literally for free and kill ourselves every time we have to edit a video and get nothing out of it. That would be real nice.
That would
use
be
capitalism,
very good.
people. It would be good. It would be good because I'm a busy boy and I would like to make this slightly more economically worth my time. Yeah. So there it is. Every nyan. And thanks for. What? What's that on the horizon? What is that? Over
let me
yonder.
Get my binoculars and have a look.
Yes, please.
Oh, it's another furry. There's another furry, but it looks really shitty. And there's some other people.
Oh no.
There's some weird, like disgusting pieces of shit over there on an island, a terrible looking island. I wonder what it is.
We finally arrived at this island. We didn't notice while we were talking some bullshit about some gay rabbits and whatnot. We found the island that our log post is pointing at, and this time we hop along and go explore and get our treasure.
Oh no, the helm's broken. I can't stop the ship. We're gonna crash.
Well, Carrot stole our ship wheel too. God damn it, that bitch. I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch. Oh no!
Oh no!